Okay, guys. So what I want to do here today is I want to share with you how simple and easy it is to make money inside of Black Ops with Exodus Elite. But I want to share with you sort of the progression of the story so that you understand what happened and how this whole thing evolves as what do the seven-figure income earners do in order to go like this with their income. Okay, and I'll explain this to you so that you get this concept, and then from here you can even take this video and you can share this with your team. Okay, so I've been in this industry for about 30 years. I started in my early 20s, and there's been a number of times on my career path where I was putting all of my marketing dollars into the company. Okay, so whatever the company name was, I was out blazing a trail for the company. Okay, and marketing plans change. Owners make bad decisions along the path. They change their marketing plans. When people start making a lot of money, they'll change the marketing plan. So you could be making 100 grand a month, and then all of a sudden, overnight, boom, you wake up, and now you're dropped down to 50,000. And they do it on purpose. They do it to try to skim the cream off the top, because they know those top income earners are going to be pissed off and they're going to leave, but only half the people are going to leave with them. They're going to leave 50% of them behind. So they do it on purpose because they want to skim the cream off the top, right? It's dirty. It's almost like the mafia, but I've had it happen over and over and again. So what I did was I stopped putting my focus on marketing the brand of the company, and I started putting it onto my own special sauce. Okay. So it all started with me coming out with this concept for Black Ops Underground Marketing, because I believe that people really want to know the behind the scenes, like how's all the money made. The seven-figure incomers will not tell you. Okay, they will not tell you how they make these big numbers. So they tell you to go out and make a list of your friends and family, but they're doing what we do. Okay, so they market on here on the front end to the pain of the marketplace. Okay, so what's the pain? People don't want to harass their friends and family. They hate getting rejected. They don't know how to generate leads. They don't know how to close an upsell, and they don't know how to get team duplication. Okay, there's 5 pain points on the MLM side. Now, on the online side, there's 2 pain points. They basically don't have any money for marketing. What are they going to do? They don't have money to buy the paid traffic, and they don't have any money for the high ticket products, the 20, 30, 40, 50,000, all the way up to 100,000. They don't have the money. So what do? Okay. They're hooped because they don't want to really start marketing because they're going to lose all those commissions to their upline. Okay. So they're in a catch-22. So you get 5 problems on the MLM side, 2 problems on the online side. So I knew from all my research that I did that if I focused to the pain on the front, that was my lead generation system. Okay, I could target any company, didn't matter what the company was, weight loss, skincare, nutraceuticals, online tools, software, didn't matter. Okay, and I was going to be able to get everybody on the front. Okay, so here's an example. Let's say that you're with Prepaid Legal and I'm with ZJ International. Okay, so you already think you have the ticket to the promised land, and I already think I have the ticket to the promised land. So what's going to happen? Right? So there's no way that I can bring you into my business because you already think that you bought the promised land here. Okay, so you're out going prepaid legal, and I'm out going ZJ. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, by me promoting whatever that primary deal is on the front, I just lost like 99% of the entire marketplace. But if I go, hey, everyone, I just learned this real cool strategy where I can generate over 400 qualified leads for my business in 4 days on Facebook. Anybody interested? Guess who's coming? Prepaid Legal, Jeunesse Global, Empower Network, DA, right? Life Vantage. They're all coming. They're all coming to learn. Okay, so the formula is very simple. Value on the front, biz up on the back. It's always on the back, not on the front, okay? So it's pain on the front, biz up on the back. Now you can have multiple business opportunities on the back. Okay, we've got crypto deals, we've got tool deals, we got software deals, we got all sorts of deals back here. So, but this over here allows you to build a list of qualified prospects, people that are already sold on the business of MLM, network marketing, direct sales, online marketing. And now you can market a ton of things over here, okay? So when we first got involved with Exodus Elite, keep in mind, Exodus Elite is the company that we market, but I created a brand called Black Ops Underground Marketing. Okay, now this is the formula that I've used multiple times to rise to the top and become the #1 income earner of the company. So here's an example. I was with a company called Explocial, right? Everybody else is marketing Explocial. I was marketing the Academy of Quantum Physics Mind Mastery, okay? So all of the big success stories start coming from here, in my special sauce over here. So people go, well, I want that. I want that. I go, well, you get this when you join this, okay? So I can steer them so that they will buy whatever I tell them to buy. Whatever I want them to buy, they will buy based upon value, based upon helping them to solve their pain, okay? So I roll out Exodus, and there's people out there that are promoting Exodus, okay? I'm not. So how is it that I'm the #1 top income earner in the company, okay? Because I'm promoting to the pain. What's the pain? The 5 and the 2. Right? 5 pain points in MLM network marketing, 2 pain points online. This is what I market to, guys, the pain. So I'm marketing Black Ops Underground. So all these incredible success stories come from here, right? The $35,000 kid, the single mom, the engineer, the guy that just got out of prison. It all comes out of here. So people say, well, I want that. Oh, you get that when you join this, okay? So even if somebody says, well, I already have this, well, that's too bad. I guess you're buying it again. And they do. They buy this again to get this. It's all about the special sauce over here, okay? So the first thing that you've got to understand about the formula, the 7-figure formula, is that the 7-figure income earners typically market to the pain on the front. Now, that can be ClickBank products, it can be JVZoo products, or it can be products where you're purchasing the reseller rights to the product right here. It's something that solves the pain, okay? Now, in our case, we have something here that hits the biggest market sector, the biggest market sector. What is that? Personal development leadership, because you have to have that if you want to rise to the top, and marketing strategies, okay, to generate leads. Okay, the 2 big things that you need: personal development leadership, marketing strategies. Very important. Now, that will take you generic. That's called mass market and mass appeal, okay? So the 7-figure model is that something here is going to generate a list of qualified buyers and make you money. Make you money here. Okay, so it's going to create a budget for you. So now you can have multiple income streams here, right? So here's an example. I generated, between me and Ari, $240,000 here in 35 days. Now, what could we do over here? I mean, I could go hire copywriters, I could hire SEO people, bloggers, whatever. I can literally hire staff over here if I want, because now I have a real company that I can actually do. I can be in multiple different business opportunities, right? Because I have a list of qualified buyers here, but my message is always the same. It's always helping people solve their pain and their problems. Think about that. So everything that I do, it all gets back to the formula of helping people solve their payment problems, okay? So technically, think about the power of this. Let's say that I'm in Royal Dragon, I'm in Crypt Trade Capital, I'm in Stanford Market, I'm in Exodus. I've got all these different business opportunities, and I can hold one Super Sunday, bring everybody in from every single company, and do the same value for all the people in all the different companies. And the message is all the same, straight across the board. Think about the power of that. So you as a leader become the central hub of value. What's the value? You want to help solve the pain of the market. So it doesn't matter what company that you're in. I could have, it's really about how much that your brain can hold, right? So that's why we set up systems. So we want to set up a system, get it working, get it converting, and then it's just traffic after that. So we put together a system, we put together a follow-up sequence to it, and that one's done. We put together another system, follow-up sequence, that was a up, 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 up. And then we just go bam with traffic, but the traffic goes to an autoresponder. So the autoresponder is going to do the follow-up, and then I blast everybody and say, hey, everyone, I'm doing a Super Sunday. Now, think about the power of this. Whatever company I want to upgrade to, okay, so when I do an email that I want people to upgrade into Exodus as an example, I dangle the carrot. The carrot is going to solve the pain. So all these people upgrade, right? Doesn't matter what the deal is. It could be Red Dragon or Royal Dragon. And all of a sudden I put out something, Super Sunday, if you upgrade to whatever level I tell you to upgrade to. Sense of urgency and fear of loss, right? So that's the concept. Now, in Exodus, the reason that we chose this particular company is because we buy the reseller rights to the product and we become the vendor. So we pay $99 per quarter for the reseller rights or $299 per year. That goes to the company, okay? But we're now the vendor of the product. So in the back office, you're going to put into your PayPal instructions. We've got some written out. Now, you don't have to use the stuff that we've written out. I'm just telling you that's what I use. So I try to make it easy and duplicatable for the team. So I go, well, here's what I have. Boom, you can put that into your back office, or you can change it if you want. But typically, I only take PayPal and Bitcoin. Okay, so if you don't have Bitcoin, you should get a Bitcoin wallet. There's tons of them online. I use blockchain.com, coinbase.com is another one. There's tons of them out there. Exodus, EXODUS is another one that will actually put it on your computer, where you can have your wallet on your computer. But the point being is that it's like you're being the vendor, so you're collecting the money. Now, when you enroll, when you first enroll, your enroller's PayPal instructions are ready for your first sale. So they're going to be paying your sponsor for their first transaction. Okay, so when Cedric got involved, he basically just sent his link. The person went to the instructions. The instructions said, here's what you do. And that person sent my PayPal the money because that's what the instructions were. Once he's now qualified, you've got to have your own PayPal instructions in the back office, guys. Right? So it's very important in your setup. I highly recommend PayPal, and I highly recommend Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin will take us global. That means you can bring people in from any country with Bitcoin, even India or Africa or some of these other countries where they have high risk processing. No problem, use Bitcoin. Right? There's no chargebacks with Bitcoin. Boom, transaction's done. It's done. It's complete. Okay, so you want to be in Bitcoin. I can tell you that. So those two things, you want PayPal and you want Bitcoin. Okay. Now, what I want to explain to you the evolution of how this program all came together. So The only thing that we had at the time was the $1,000 product. That's all we had, right? So all of our stories were based upon $1,000 commissions, $1,000 sales, $1,000 product. That's all we had, okay? But we as the seven-figure income earners create a wrapper. What does the wrapper do? The wrapper always protects us in case something goes wrong, because we've been hooped too many times, guys. No offense against all the companies, but we've been hooped too many times. We're not taking any chances. So you'll always see a wrapper with us, okay? So when we do Exodus, it's Black Ops Underground Marketing. So Exodus came out with a lower entry with a $100 product. So what did we do? We came up with the 30-day income explosion. So we're going to teach you how you can use a $100 product to explode your income so that you can get into Black Ops to the $1,000 level. Then all of a sudden we said, you know what, guys, this thing's going like next level. Let's develop an automated system for guys that want to do traffic. So we developed the Easy Automatic System. So what is the Easy Automatic System? That's another wrapper. The wrapper sells the $100 product, and then it upgrades to Black Ops. So those are the three different zones. Okay, Black Ops is the $100 or the $1,000 product, right? That's what we started with. 30-day income explosion is the $100 product. And then the Easy Automatic System is if you've got the $100 product, but it's got the wrapper of the automation for traffic. Okay, so boom, boom, and boom. Okay. So if somebody buys the $1,000 product and the automated system, technically they're in all three groups. Okay. If they only buy the $100 product, they're only in 30-day income explosion. If they buy the $100 product with the automated system, they're in these two. Okay. So it's three different zones. Okay. So that's an important thing to understand. But what you got to understand about our pay plan is that why this is so powerful. Okay. And now if you come from conventional MLM, I want you to really understand this concept. So I'm going to recruit, say, 5 people. Okay. So one was my pass up and I made $4,000. Now I'm going to help my team make a sale. Just by helping them make one sale, they passed one sale up to me. So I made $4,000 off my team. But here's the bizarre thing. It's like me personally sponsoring them. Now they sent me 4 people. So I'm going to help those people and I'm going to make their first sale. But they sent me 4 more. And I'm going to help those people and I'm going to make their first sale. It goes to infinity. Infinity, guys. Now, if you've been in conventional MLM that pays for 8 or 9 levels, to have an infinity pay plan where you bring in somebody, you've got a team of say 10 or 15 or 20 people, and they send you $20,000, but they send you 20 more people, and they send you $20,000, and the next group sends you $20,000 and $20,000 and $20,000 and 20. It goes to infinity. That means that you could do that 1,000 times, and they're still going to be sending you $1,000 commissions. Okay, so I love these pass-up programs because if you're a real leader and you can gather groups of people together and teach them, you have literally an ATM machine on your hands, guys. Okay, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. For just coming out of the gate, for Ari and I to make almost $250,000, then I went to Manila. I ended up having an accident. I ended up having back surgery. So I was out of the game for 4 months. Okay, true story. The recovery process from back surgery is not fun. I don't wish that on anybody. But I'm now on the other side now, and we're starting to turn up the heat again. Okay, so just to give you an idea of what's possible, yesterday I had like a $6,000 day. Right, today I think it was like $2,000 or $3,000. But that's pretty common once you understand the formula. Okay, so keep in mind, people are buying the reseller rights, $99 per quarter or $299 per year. That goes to the company. Okay. The money coming in for the product is going to you as the vendor. The first sale is a pass up. That's your qualifier. And then all the other payments are coming to you. every payment. They're all coming to you. And the pass up from every single person is also coming to you. And the pass up from all those people and all those people and all those people is all coming to you. Okay. It's very, very important to get the infinity concept of our pay plan. So what we do is we put together Black Ops to give people the special sauce that we use. This is the exact special sauce that we use that we hand to our whole team. So you, as a member of Black Ops, get over $28,000 in value as leverage that you can bring people in to recruit. So it makes it really super easy because they're only paying $1,203.95 to get over 28 grand in value, right? So that's really important. But the important thing to understand as far as the strategy. Okay, so what strategy did I use? Anytime that I get involved with something where I want to make a real like, bam, okay? Let's say that I get involved with a company on, June 1st. I typically don't tell anybody that I'm in yet, okay? So I'm now going to put together over about 5 days a campaign that's going to target the pain of the marketplace, okay? They don't want to harass friends and family, hate getting rejected, don't know how to generate leads, don't know how to close an upsell, don't know how to get team duplication, don't have the money for the marketing budget, and don't have the money for the high ticket products. And I'm going to target those people that I have the solution to their pain right here. That's going to be my launch, okay? Now, my goal in a 5-day period of time is through social media and copywriting that I'm going to be able to generate roughly about 200 opt-ins, okay? Now, from 200 opt-ins, I'm going to get 50% of those that actually show up. That's just what the numbers are. They're 50%. So from 200, I'm going to have 100 people show, and my goal is to close 10%. Those are what the numbers are. Now, sometimes they'll be bigger. I've done launches where on a lower price point, I've brought in as many as 50% on a launch, okay? But between, 10, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, but that's a strategy that I use personally with Black Ops coming out of the gate. Boom, compression, bam. And that made me over $24,000 in the first 5 days. And then Ari and I both made, combined $240 in the first 35 days. So the things that you want to understand about, it's really all about the person. It's not about what we have. Like, it's not like, have I got a deal for you? Check out my product. Look at all the things. It's not that. That is not our industry. And that's why people fail so much. You have to focus on the pain to bring in the buyers. And then I'll say, hey, Tom, how's it going? I saw your comment on my 1K per day Facebook post. What has you looking for more income right now? It's all about him. Okay, I'm not saying, well, we got this great thing and it's patented and we got this thing. You don't pitch the person. Okay, that will give you this pushback. Okay, their ego is going to try to protect them, so they're going to automatically push back. It's like walking into the department store and it's like, "Have I got a deal for you?" Right? You don't do that. Can I help you, sir? Can I help you, ma'am? No, I'm good. I'm just looking. Right? Don't do that. You have to turn it around to the other person and find out about them. Find out what's going on in their life. What has them looking for more income in the first place? This is the critical thing about recruiting. There's two realities. Where are they at currently right now? What's going on in life right now? It's typically going to be pain. And what's their vision? This is typically going to be pleasure. Pain, pleasure. Pain, pleasure. And you go back and forth between these two realities. Now, I go over this concept in great detail. I actually do it live. There's multiple trainings where I go step by step through the concept, explaining marketing to the pain, luring people in. If you don't have a big enough audience and there's not enough activity on your Facebook page, then you need to go to Grant Cardone, Gary Vaynerchuk, Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy, Dennis Waitley, Zig Ziglar, Deepak Chopra, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, The Science of Getting Rich. Those are all the people that you want, okay? They're not MLMers. They're not network marketers. So erase that out of your thoughts. You want people on the path of personal development, peak performance, and leadership. Okay, that's who you want. You only need 6 to 8 people, 6 to 8, to never ever have to worry about money ever again for the rest of your life. 6 to 8 leaders that have a dream, they have a vision, they're on the path of personal development, and they have a budget. 6 to 8, that's it. That's all you need. And you'll never ever have to worry about money ever again. So they typically already have some marketing skills. They typically already have some leadership skills. They typically already have success under their belt of some sort. They may not be a 7-figure income earner, but they're already on their way because they're on the path of personal development. So that's what you need, okay? So what I want to do here on this call is, there's been some questions asked. I want for you guys to understand this. The main product that we are marketing is Exodus Elite. Okay, Exodus Elite has 2 products. Okay, they have a $100 product, which is their advanced product, and they have a $1,000 product, which is their elite product. If you want to get into Black Ops, you need the $1,000 product. Okay, very important. You cannot get into Black Ops with the $100 product. The $100 product will get you into the 30-day income explosion. There's some recordings there, but you will not have live interactive millionaire mentoring, and you won't have this. Okay, you will never have this. It's recordings. You're on your own. Okay, so I think it's 99% of the people actually go for the $1,000. Out of the 215 grand or so that I've made, there's like $2,000 or something that's for the $100 products. Almost everybody gets the $1,000 product. Okay, so that's the important thing to know. Now, we developed the Easy Automatic system as a wrapper that sells the $100 product and the $1,000 product. Okay, so somebody asked me today, well, I don't get it. I'm so confused. All you got to do is set up the system. Okay, so I use Billy Inalis. He set up my Easy Automatic system. You want to get your domains and everything and get that handled over here. This system over here is going to sell the $100 and the $1,000 product. This is a wrapper. Okay, this is a wrapper for automation. You can send traffic to this wrapper. You can post it on your profile, on your group, whatever. This right here is an automated presentation that's going to sell the $100 and the $1,000 product. Okay, that's all you need to know. Okay, you don't need to know how it works and why it works and blah, blah, blah. I don't even know. I have 0 tech skills. I set it up. I have a domain for it. I post it on my wall. I post it in some groups with some copy, and it goes and sells for me. Okay, so the Easy Automatic system sells the $100 and the $1,000 product. Okay, now within that system, there's 2 possible upgrades that a person can make. They're optional; they don't have to, but if they do, there's a lead trial. I think it's $7. Then there's a $147 product and a $497 product. All that does over here is allows them to make more commissions. The Easy Automatic system was made using Power Lead System. And Power Lead System has 2 upgrades that you can get that will allow you to make more commissions. So when somebody opts into this lead capture page, it's going to do it automated. So this thing's maybe about 10 grand since we launched it, and probably 40% of that was from the $497 product inside the system. Okay. Now, you don't have to know all this stuff. You just have to set it up. Okay. People are going to make their own decision as to whether or not they want to buy it or not. Right? You're going to do the same amount of marketing, exact same amount of marketing. You're going to get traffic to this. People are going to opt in. They're going to watch a video. They're going to go to the setup, and they're going to decide on their own whether or not they want those upgrades. There's nothing, I haven't talked to any of these people. Zero. Okay. They either buy them or they don't. Okay. There's no emotion involved at all in this part right here. This is a wrapper. This is a wrapper that sells the $100 and the $1,000 product. Okay. So the majority of the people that we have buy the $1,000 product. Okay. So, and I mix it up, and I'll tell you why I mix this up. If you don't have any value to the marketplace, if you're not putting out value as a leader, value as a speaker, value that's helping solve the pain and the problems of the marketplace, don't expect to make this ginormous amount of money, okay? We're in a personal development and leadership business model, and it's all about taking off your mask and being the real you. That's who the people want to do business with, just so you know. They want to do business with real people. And the way that you connect with people is by video. Now, is it mandatory that you do video? No. Okay. But are you going to make 10 times more money if you do video? Yes, you are. 100%. Okay. So this is why I tell people that our industry that we're really in is really about personal development. It's personal development disguised as a business. And if you want to make the big money, you have to be the real you and be comfortable with it. Be comfortable, whatever. You got to scratch your nose, you got to scratch your eye on camera, do it. It's reality TV. It's a reality TV show, okay? And that's what people are buying, just so you know. Look at all the traction on the Kardashians that they get. Like it's flipping ridiculous, right? But they have this massive following out there, and they're just talking about their real life, what's going on in their real life, okay? So what I want for you guys to understand is that we do as much as we can to give you the lift off in your business. So we have a lot of pre-done videos. We have a lot of pre-done value. We have things that you can use where you can just put your username on the end. But our goal is not to create more followers. That's not our goal inside Black Ops. Our goal is to create you as the brand, to create you as the leader, to give you wings to fly, okay? And we'll do whatever we can to help you get there, whatever we can, okay? So in the early stages, you can piggyback off a lot of our copy, a lot of our posts that we write, a lot of the Super Saturdays or Super Sunday events that we do. But as time goes on, you want to start to think about you being that person, right? You being the presenter, you giving value, you talking about your story, of where you were to where you got to, right? That's really the true goal of this, okay? So what Black Ops does is we help you to step into your power, step into your leader, so that eventually, it doesn't happen at the very, very beginning, unless you're somebody like Cedric. Cedric's a superstar in the industry. And we're very lucky to have him on board with us because he's going to provide an incredible amount of value to the Black Ops team. And, some guys are just like beyond. That's Cedric, okay? Seriously, guys, we are so lucky to have Cedric on board with us because you guys have no idea until you really hear him speak and you see him up on stage of how much incredible power that he has, okay? And, I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful that he's, here, he's going to be providing value here. He just got started, okay? I think today he had like a $4,000 day. So, but the goal, the journey is from where you currently are to your real self. Your real self. The self that can just talk like you normally talk to everybody, right? And be okay and comfortable in that person and deliver your story. And we all have stories, guys, just so you know. Every one of us. We've all been through trials and tribulations. We've all had, hardships that we've gone through. We've all had, breakthroughs that we've got. We've all overcome things in our lives. And that's really what motivates and inspires others. Your story of personal breakthrough is what's going to really get you to the next level of income, right? It's really, it's an exciting type of business. I can tell you that. But it's kind of like rubbing on suntan lotion. You put on the suntan lotion, you rub it, it's a white streak, and you rub it back and forth, and it sinks into your skin. This industry is very, very similar to that. And when you really get it, oh my God, it's so exhilarating, because you transform people's lives. You lift them up. You give them life. You give them life and light, and you see them transform right in front of you. It's a phenomenon, right? So, people ask me a lot of times, they say, Darren, I don't know what to do. I'm not making any money. Why is that? Guess why? Because they're not being themselves. They're still hiding behind a mask of illusion, right? They're not connecting soul to soul with the other person. They're not asking the right questions to find out what's going on in the person's life. What else I'm looking for more income right now? It's typically going to be pain, just so you know. Okay, pain's over here, vision's over here. That's the pleasure. This is where they want to get to, right? So when you go through and you invite, or you get somebody involved, okay? I'm going to share my screen here, and I'm going to show you this process so that it makes some sense, okay? So here we've got, this is the goal, guys, to get these messages incoming. Can you guys see my screen okay right now? Somebody unmute. Hello?
I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
good.
So I want to first of all explain to you guys that Black Ops Underground. This is for the $1,000 members only. Okay, this is for the $1,000 members only. You can see right here, anytime that there's something happen here. Okay, so Lisa Bryan's on the call. She just came on. Welcome on board. Naomi just had $1,000 day. Jennifer just had $1,000 day. There's one from me. Cedric just had another $1,000 day. Cedric just had another $1,000 day. A couple. I think he made $3,000-$4,000 today. So congratulations to Cedric. We're really excited. Naomi just had $1,000 day, right? So you can see here, there's me with another $1,000. I think I had today like a $3,000 day myself. Look at these ones right here. You can see them. Okay, so in the last 24 hours, Mike and Michelle had $1,000 day. Cedric made $4,000. Yassine made $1,000. I made $5,000. Naomi made $1,000. Jennifer made $1,000. But they're constantly coming in, guys. They're constantly coming in. And the only thing people are doing is they're just using our basic formula. What's the formula? You got to speak to the pain of the marketplace. Now, if you don't have enough audience, go get more audience, right? So go here, type in Gary Vaynerchuk. Okay, so let's check out Gary Vaynerchuk. So we go here, we're on Gary Vaynerchuk's page, and there you've got 1,233 leads. Okay, add these people. These are people that are on the path of personal development, so much so that they're sharing personal development content on their wall. Okay, there's an endless number of leads. There's 1,233 leads. There's 3.9 thousand leads right here. They're all right here. Okay, let's go to the next post. 165 leads here, 728 leads here. Okay, so this is a great source here for leads. Gary Vaynerchuk, let's type in here, Grant Cardone, right? Grant Cardone is another great motivational. He's a sales trainer. He's worth about $100 million or more. So you just come to his page. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, There's 21 leads right there. There's 120 leads right there. 13 leads, 35 leads. They're all sitting there. 175 leads, 549 leads. They're all right here, guys. 52 leads here, 246 leads here, 256, 18 leads here. There's an endless supply of leads on social media. Tony Robbins. Let's see what Tony's got. Okay, so we're going to go to Tony's page, and what do we got? 514 leads here, 1,500 leads right here, 56, 282. They're all right here. 791 leads here, 2,200 leads right here, right? 386, 1,700, 133, 648. So there's no shortage of leads. So when somebody tells me that they don't have anybody to talk to, come on. I say you don't have a dream or you don't have a vision. Something's not right. Something's not right. Okay. Now, so you get into the group, Black Ops Underground. Most of the stuff here, guys, just so you know, we've set up here to be pretty much turnkey. We have a pinned post here that talks about, you know, once you get in. So watch this. New reps, getting them started. Make sure they're paid. Mark them as paid, which I'm going to show you in the back office how to do that. Add them to the Black Ops Facebook group. Welcome them to the team. You can cut and paste from our welcomes. Send them to the files section. That's right here on the left-hand side. Right? Send them to the getting started in their back office. Have them go through the training manual and training videos in the Black Ops files. It's all right here, guys. You know, even if the only thing that you did is watch our important training videos, you could completely, totally change your life. Okay, that's when I say that, I mean $10,000 per month or higher. Because we didn't have a lot of this stuff when we first started. We only had 2 videos. Okay, so here's what happens with incoming inquiries. So if I have not seen a person, their name a lot on my wall, I'm going to typically build rapport. What does that mean? That means get to an LOL. That's a state change. So they say, hey, Darren, I want the 7-figure formula. I'm going to say, hey, Tom, how's it going? How's your day going so far? He's going to say, pretty good, Darren. How about yourself? OMG. The winter here in Vancouver was so brutal. We had 4 feet of snow. I felt like a white pasty guy. So I flew off to LA to get some sun. LOL, cartoon, laugh, 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 right? And my goal is to change his state. And then I'm going to share some pics. Okay. So I'm going to share some pics from my trip to San Francisco. So I'm going to say, so Tom, tell me more. What has you looking for more income right now? Tell me what's you want to know what's happening in the person's life. Tell me more of what's happening in your life right now. What is looking for more income? You listen. Now, if you don't get enough data, you say, really? Tell me more about that. Okay, that pours salt on their wound. So, well, I just want more income. Really? Tell me more about that. Well, now he's going to go deeper. Well, I just lost my job. My wife got laid off, whatever. We just moved. This gets them to put more salt on their wound. So what? Now I've got their pain. What's your vision? How much money do you want to make per month? Now you listen. They're going to give you a number. Well, now this is the qualifier. Okay, so I went from pain to pleasure to qualify. Pain, pleasure, qualify. What level of income are you accustomed to making now? This is going to qualify them to see if they have any money. Okay. Now, if somebody gives me a super low number there, low number there, I'm actually going to somebody gives me a super low number there, I'm going to ask them what their budget is to get started. What sort of budget have you set aside to start a business with? Okay, so I want them to now spend the money, find out how serious they are on a scale from 1 to 10. And if they give me a 10, I'm going to ask them to tell me why. They're going to now be selling me on their dream. Now I've got leverage and I'm going for the close. So this is the basis of what we do right here, guys. Very, very simple. So what you're going to do really is to put out content on your wall that is going to lure people in. Now, in this particular case, I was giving out some value. I was talking about a personal breakthrough story. There was going live with more value. This is personal development. This is personal development. Now, anytime you focus on personal development, you're going to get personal development people. Those are people that want to have a better life. Okay, so you'll notice that most of the material that I put out is very personal development, motivation, inspiration related, or industry related. And I encourage you just to piggyback off of what we do, what I do, what Cedric does, what Ari does, right? So that you can start to learn this process and earn while you learn, okay? So you're going to put out content. It's going to target the pain. People are going to approach you. You're going to follow the formula that we have in the back office in Black Ops. You're going to take them through the questionnaire, and they're either going to be in or they're not going to be in, okay? In the event that your people are broke, that means that you don't have the right buyers. So go get personal development people. You may have started in this prior to, you just have 4,000 or 5,000 people. You're going to have to sort and sift through those people. You're going to have to find out that maybe you haven't been attracting the right type of people and get really clear on who your perfect business partners are, okay? Cedric, we were just working on some stuff here today for your MLM Mogul. I don't know if you've, we're tweaking it a bit and stuff, but okay. So what I want to do here is there was a couple people that had questions. I want to, Naomi, you had some questions today. So tell me, what are your questions? What is it that about that I've explained that you don't understand?
I think you've just answered. I just think I should write down my questions, but I think you've mostly just, sorry, I don't know if you can hear me. I think you've mostly just answered them. I think some of my confusion was when I first came into it, I was a bit confused because apart from doing it through a completely long sleepless night, and you encountered me in that moment, I didn't know which kind of group was what, and that makes a lot more sense how you explain it with the rappers and the role of each kind of step of the process. I think I had it all good, so that's helped a lot. Yeah.
Okay, good. That's good. Good news. Is there anything else that you're uncertain of? You know, you're unsure of the polarity, you're unsure of the pain, you're unsure of how to become the attractor factor once they come to you. Or is there anything about that process, about making the conversation about them, asking this series of questions that you don't understand?
Well, is it better for most of those conversations to happen through your personal profile page and only kind of in that, like the way you do it, like through Messenger? But when I've kind of been trying to get interest and trying to generate kind of conversation and trying to bring it to that personal space, and then I think I've been attracting mostly like ads people and not the right people who are interested.
So I'm gonna ask you a little bit of a on the spot question here, Naomi. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me the definition of your perfect business partner.
I guess maybe that's probably it's probably part of the problem,
because your problem there. Yeah. You better get clear or you're going to end up spinning your wheels, okay? So you want to get clear on who is your perfect business partner. Okay, so I want to reach out to Carlos. Can you hear us? Can you respond, please? Carlos?
Yes.
Carlos. Okay, so now that we've gone
can you hear me?
Is it a lot clearer for you? Carlos?
It's getting a lot clearer, yes.
Okay. So keep in mind, guys, that this is very, very simple, okay? The Easy Automatic system just needs to get set up, okay? So I hired Billy Innelis, he's in the group. Okay, I paid him $100. He set the system up, okay? I have zero tech skills, Zero. Okay, it took me 3 weeks to set up my first autoresponder. So trust me, if I could do it, you could do it. Okay. So you just want to set the system up. Okay. Don't worry about what's going on behind here, because as long as it works, as long as it sends out emails, as long as people can see a video, this is taken care of. Okay. My main focus is in Black Ops Underground marketing. That is over $28,000 in value that you get access to for $1,203.95. It's huge, huge value, guys. Massive value, okay? So we focus on this here, and we sell it by not focusing on even what's in it. Because quite honestly, it's completely trivial. As long as what's in here has value, okay? And it's competitive, and it's fairly priced, and has good compensation. So this thing, doesn't matter what it is. It could be weight loss, skincare, nutraceuticals, some revolutionary thing, baseball cap, skincare, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. This thing over here does not matter. You know what people are buying? This thing. This thing that solves their pain. This is what they're buying. And in our case, that's Black Ops Underground marketing. And all of the breakthrough stories come from this. So guess what people say? I want that. We get that when you buy this. Okay? It's like the infomercial. They get right to the very end and they go, but wait, there's more. You get this, you get that, you get this. Oh, but wait, right? If you take action now, you get two, right? So what are people really buying? They kind of got interested in the beginning, but now they want all these bonuses. That's what they bought. That's what they're buying. Now they're thinking, oh, I can give one for Christmas. Right? They're buying this stuff over here. They're buying this big bonus offer, right? So the thing that I'll explain to you about really being a top income earner is that you have to take your focus off whatever this is, okay? This thing here, whatever it is, doesn't matter what it is. If you understand the pain of the marketplace. So let me just throw something out there. I'll give you an idea. Let's say, as an example, that I've got the Carlos is talking about doing this tilt machine thing that he's working on. He's been, patenting it and whatnot. And even though that's really cool, right? The bonus thing, that's the acupuncture special thing that's going to work on your back too, and the special cream thing that comes with it that seeps down and gives you the ultra massage, right? Those two things are going to get people to buy whatever this thing is, right? So you start off with this cool thing, but then the bonus things are what put them over the edge. In anything, it doesn't matter what it is that you're marketing, guys. The strategies that you will learn in Black Ops can take you next level in anything. Realtor, mortgage broker, insurance agent, automotive industry, whatever. We've got realtors right now that just going through this training made an extra $33,000 in commissions because now they're stepping into leadership. Now they're providing information to help other realtors to use social media to generate leads. Guess what happens? They're getting way more listings. They now know how to market to properly sell a house. They're doing little mini commercials with a software program that I recommended for them that's really super cheap, $25 per custom video with music and special effects and everything else, $25, right? But because they're learning these strategies through Black Ops and Millionaire Mentoring, their confidence is going up, their self-esteem is going up, they're cutting more deals, they're doing more negotiations. They're now teaching as a leader to other realtors. Think about that. Now, what does that have to do with the product that we actually are marketing, which is personal development, leadership, and marketing strategies? Right? Black Ops is what's teaching them these things. Okay. So, Cedric, is there anything that you want to add to this here really quickly? Cedric?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Lisa,
yes, sir.
okay. Is there anything, Cedric, that, share with people here, because obviously a lot of your people are going to be seeing this. You had obviously a phenomenal day today, and a lot of people would just dream about having a day like what you had today. But share with us a little bit about your mindset, your strategy on what exactly did you do?
Well, first of all, I didn't do anything special. I'll be honest with you. One of the things that successful people do is they follow other successful people's the activities that they've done to create the result. And I learned early in my life is that if I wanted to do something, I'm going to follow somebody that already has done it and just do more of what they've done. So what I did was I really just studied what Darren did. I've known Darren for a long time, so I respected him and Ari both. So I always respected him. So I knew that when he was giving me instruction, that I was 100% coachable. And I just ran the play. I just did exactly what I read and what I saw him do. And I just to do more of it. And I figured if I get a fraction of the results that he got, that I'll be okay. And there's nothing special about me. My thinking is this, though. I want to be number one. I believe everybody that I talk to is going to get in. I believe I'm going to bless them and they're going to bless me. I believe that when I pick up the phone. I believe that when I make the post. I believe that I'm going to attract people to me. So I have a high level of faith, unshakable faith when I pick up the phone that people are going to follow me, that I'm going to be able to lead them somewhere. So the biggest thing is attitude. My attitude is, I believe I'm one of the best in the world at what I do. And, quite frankly, I got a goal this week to do 15,000. And, I got a couple more days. So I think it's my second day. So I'm going to keep putting the hammer down, keep running the play, and just keep putting people through the system and just keep doing what I was told to do and showing to do. I'm just doing it. There's nothing special about it, really. Just keep it simple. Don't overthink it. I don't know nothing about these funnels. I really don't. All I know is I'm big into personal development. The world's tired of being hurt and painful and broke, and I got a better way. It's called Black Ops. You need to get in. Just that simple.
Boom. That's right there what I'm talking about, guys. Right there. Right there. Okay? So here's the thing. Here's the commonality, okay, between how I believe and what Cedric believes, okay? When I get up in the morning, I believe that money is flowing to me in avalanches of abundance. I believe that, leaders are contacting me from all four corners of the world. I believe my phone is ringing off the hook with incoming calls. I believe that every time I log on to Facebook, there's already going to be somebody there that wants to join my business. Literally, I log in the morning. Darren, I want the 7-figure formula. Darren, I want the top recruiters formula. Darren, I want to join your business. Darren, send me your link. Darren, I watched your video. Darren, I saw you on YouTube. That's what I believe. The moment that I wake up, that's what I believe with every single cell of my body. And here's another thing that I believe. If a person says yes and they join, their life as they know it is going to completely transform. If they say no, oh well, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Bye-bye, I'm gone. And I'm on to the next person. Okay, so I'm constantly putting out value, more value, interviews, value, solving pain, solving problems, results, personal development, motivation, results, right? So people want results. Wouldn't you want results? Think about it. Wouldn't you want results? You start a business, wouldn't you want results? So people follow the trail to the promised land. So what they're buying is their belief in you that you can take from there. That's what they're buying. Okay, so in the early stages, what did Cedric do? Cedric leveraged off of me and Ari's story of 240K in 35 days. Yep. He did what we do. We did it. We leveraged off the other guys that had a big story. So he just did what we did. So we said, Cedric, just leverage off of our story. We made $240,000 in 35 days. We focused on the pain of the marketplace. We wrote the copy to speak to the pain. We lured in a bunch of people, and then we took them through these questions. Right? I even said, okay, watch this. And I went through these questions, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not telling you to do anything I'm not going to do. Hey, Tom, how's it going? How's it going so far? So what has you looking for more income right now? Darren, I lost my job. Blah, 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 blah. Pain, 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 pain. So what's your vision? How much money do you want to make per month? Right? 20 grand per month. Well, qualify. What level of income are making right now? $5,000 a month, whatever. Right? What do you want the money for? Spend, 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 spend. Now I got leverage. Right? Well, how serious are you on a scale from 1 to 10? Oh, Darren, I'm a 12. Really, a 12? Tell me why you're at 12. He's selling me on his dream, and whoop, go for the close. So easy, guys. Where they at? Where they want to go? What are they making now? What do they want the money for? How serious are they? And whoop, close. You can literally recruit. You can make $1,000 in 5 to 6 minutes once you get this formula. Super easy, right? Now, in the event that you're not getting the type of response that you want, you gotta have to look in the mirror a little bit. You know, maybe you're not clear on what you want. Maybe you're not clear on your perfect buyers. Maybe you're not putting out good enough personal development content to attract the right people, okay? Maybe the people that you have need a little bit of sort and sifting and cleaning out to get rid of the riffraff to bring real true leaders to your camp, right? Keep in mind, guys, you only need 6 to 8. 6 to 8, that's it. To never ever have to worry about money again for the rest of your life. That's 6 to 8 people with a dream, 6 to 8 people that have leadership skills and marketing skills, 6 to 8 people that have a budget. That's it. Okay? And you will never ever have to worry about money ever again. Once you learn this formula, it's very easy. So if somebody gets in the $1,000 level and they buy the system, they're going to be in the Black Ops. They're going to be in 30-day income explosion because they also have the 100, and they're going to be an easy automatic system. They only buy the $100 product, they're in 30-day income explosion. They buy the $100 and the system, they're in easy automatic system, 30-day income explosion. That's it for now, right? But you want to encourage them to upgrade to the Black Ops, right? So what do? Super Sunday for all Black Ops members, $3,000 bonus. If you're upgraded, I want in, right? So they upgrade. They figure out a way to get upgraded, okay? Now, when somebody comes on board and they have no tech skills, I send them to Billy for $100. Billy sets it all up, does all the stuff here. This is the easy automatic system wrapper. He's going to load their autoresponder. He's going to get them their domains. He's going to do all this stuff over here, right? And now they're set up, ready to go, okay? So I'm going to have them watch the important training videos in the files section 6 times, okay? I'm actually going to add that top recruiter file that I sent to you, Naomi. I'm going to add that file to so there's going to be 3 videos that they should watch 6 times. But truth is that in the event that a person goes through all those videos and they watch me do it live and they still are coming up against a blocker, it's because they've got emotional baggage they're going to have to work through, okay? And that is Top Recruiters Academy, because it's 2 months of intensive, right? Intense compression, 4 hours per week, right? Of compression. That's where the big breakthroughs happen, guys, because we don't think that you're all alone, okay? We all battle the human condition, okay? The human brain is actually programmed to self-destruct, just so you know, okay? And we all have to battle this. You're not alone. Don't think that I'm in some special zone over here that I don't have to go through this, and I don't have to do personal development, and I don't have to have a vision board, and I don't have to speak my reality into existence, and I don't have to believe like what Cedric believes. Because we believe that everybody that we talk to is joining our business. That's why they join. That's why we have 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to $15,000 days, right? Sometimes we wake up to 5 or 10 grand, 15 grand before we get out of bed, because we have a lot of content out there, cloned copies of us that are out doing the work. So tonight I did a broadcast. I interviewed one of my peak performers, but guess what I'm going to do now? That's on my wall. It's in my personal development group. I'm going to put it in Black Ops for my team. I'm going to put it in my private chat. I'm going to email it to my list, right? And there's a clone copy of me that's going to be providing value to the marketplace with a get in now, start button underneath. So a clone copy of me is going to go to work for me tonight when I go to bed. Pretty cool. That's called video. How about that? It's called video. Now, what would it be like if you could pick up your phone and call the lab and say, yeah, next Thursday, can you have 100 copies of me ready? Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll pick them up next week. Thank you. Okay, that's video. That's video. Video becomes the clone copy of you. It's going to provide value to the marketplace, connect with the person's pain, because you know all the pain. We just told you all the pain, right? And dangle, dangle. Here's the solution to your pain, right? That's why they join on autopilot, okay? So once you understand the basics of this industry, then it's just a matter of applying it. Now, if you want to break inertia, guys, okay, you've got a campaign that's going to pull, right? That's typically on the 1K per day, right? So I might say something like, I'm ready to help 3 new people learn the 1K per day Facebook formula, no paid ads, same day payouts, who's in? That's generating leads. So anybody that says, I want in, yes, those are all leads. So if I generate 15 of those on that one post, that's 15 grand sitting there. Cedric did a post, he had like 150. He had 150 people say, yes. He's sitting on $150,000 on one post from learning this one strategy, and now he just goes to collect it. He can collect it one by one, or he can invite all those people to a Zoom presentation and we can close them in bulk together. Pretty cool. He can,
So if we,
tomorrow.
what's the best way you send them to?
I'm sorry?
Like as a new person, so like I'm still new at this, so if I did something like that, and what do you think would be the best start off place to send them? Like say if a whole bunch of people responded and said, yeah, I want to learn that.
Okay. The first thing is I want to find out about their pain first. So Naomi, I saw your comment on my 1K per day Facebook post. What has you looking for more income right now? Right? And you're going to tell me about your pain. Okay. And I'm going to say, well, what's your vision? How much money do you want to make? Pain, pleasure, qualify, spend the money. How serious are you? Whomp. Close. Super simple. Super simple. It doesn't get any simpler than this.
But the close being, okay, so then that's what tells us which place to send them, depending on like their budget and, you know what I mean?
I typically push for the $1,000 commission, and I typically will say to them something like, you know, how serious are you? Oh, I'm a 12. Really? Tell me why you're a 12. They're selling me on their dream. If I was to tell you that we have students right now making as much as, are 17 years old, making as much as $35,000 the very first month in business, and it was only $1,203.95 to get set up so that you could be making $1,000 commissions daily. Is that something that would interest you? If you're not clear right there when you send that, okay, so you got to go, boom, send it now. If you're not emotionally clear right there, okay. Now they go, yes, that would interest me. Now I'm going to create sense of urgency and fear of loss. I'm going to say, I only have 2 spots left for students. You want to get started now. Now, I will bring in a lot of people without even seeing a video, just so you know. Okay? A lot of people will actually enroll without seeing a video. Okay? Without seeing a video. Now, if the person says at that point, well, I'm interested, but I really want to see a video, I'm going to send them to blackopsunderground.com/value. Okay? Now, you can add your username to that /ID equals and your username. Make sure you stealth cloak your links. It's in the important training video section. We want you to promote your brand, right? Your brand. Workwithnaomi.com, right? Whatever your brand is, okay? So the formula is simple. Don't make it complicated, okay? It's all about the other person, not about what you think you're selling. Use the story of your millionaire mentors to create leverage, okay? Leverage. Highlight other success stories on your wall. There's the single mom story. There's the 17-year-old kid story. There's the, the guy that just got out of prison story. I mean, if a guy that just got out of prison can make $28,500 his first month, trust me, why not you? He only had 100 people as Facebook friends when he started. Okay, so all the rest of the stuff that I hear is just whack, 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 Charlie Brown. Okay, truthfully. The person's not applying themselves. Okay, they're not actually listening to the training. It's true. I mean, if 17-year-old kid can do it, and the guy that got out of prison can do it, like, why not you? Okay, so it's typically because you're not clear. You're either not clear on your perfect business partners or you're not clear on what you want. Okay, and if those are variables, the universe is going to smack your butt. You're going to smack your ass until you wake up. Truth be known. Okay?
All right.
Now, Cedric, do you want anything else covered in this? If not, then we're going to wrap it up here.
I'm good there.
It's pretty.
I had a little question about the payments on the back end. They're saying back there, but I don't see anything on my PayPal side.
Okay. So just so you guys know, when a person gets in, they're going to go to the payment instructions. Okay. So the payment so they're going to go down here on the side to the products, Genesis Library, and they're going to click on the Elite. Right? And it's going to take them through approve, right? So they go to Elite. Okay, so when they go there and this screen's going to come up, do you want to get this product? Yes, blah, blah, blah. I approve. They need to open up a second browser like this, go to PayPal. Now keep in mind, the instructions are going to be in their back office, but they need to open up a second browser and they need to log in, right? And they need to go to the area that says send money. They need to pay for goods and services. Okay, they're going to put your email, whatever's in your back office, and hit next and put the amount in. It's $1,050, and they're going to press send. Okay, now they're going to come back to their Exodus back office, and it's going to say, how did you pay? PayPal, Bitcoin, whatever. They're going to, I paid in PayPal. Click, right, and they're going to confirm. Now, when they confirm, they're going to actually show up here in your back office under income received sales.
So when it says confirm, they really paid on their end. That's the only way I want to say confirm, right?
You always want to check your PayPal first to see if you have the money received, because some people pay this. Okay. So if this button here is lit up and it says that they paid, it doesn't necessarily mean that they paid. It means they hit the paid button before they sent the money because they're not understanding it. So, they have to send the money and then hit the button that says confirm. This is going to appear as blue. Do not hit the yes button as a confirmation until you have confirmed that that money is in your PayPal account. Now, sometimes it's delayed. So they may have sent the money, but it's not showing up yet because it's an automatic transfer from their bank account. And sometimes it takes a week. So you want them to send a copy of the transaction from their PayPal showing that, yes, they have paid, and send the live copy to your Facebook to know that they've paid and that it's going to be on delayed payment. And you would click on here. It will be blue. It will say yes or no. You'll hit yes, and now they're good. Now their back office is live. Okay? So keep in mind, the person's going to hit Elite. They're going to go yes, 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 yes. They need to open up a secondary browser to PayPal. They need to go to the back office, send money, products and services, put your email in here, pay for goods and services, click that, put your email, 1,050, make sure it's US funds, especially for people that are in Australia or in Canada. You want to make sure that you tell them it's US funds, and you want to hit the next button. Boom. They're going to go back here. They're going to hit the paid button. It's going to show up in your back office as blue with a yes or a no. Do not hit the confirmed button until you have confirmed the payment. Super important, guys. Okay, super important. So, any other things that we need to cover here? Carlos, you okay? Carlos?
Yes.
Any
Yes.
other? Carlos?
Yes, I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Naomi, any other things you need to cover?
No, I think I'm good at the moment.
You're good. Lisa, any other things? Lisa?
I'm good for right now, for public consumption.
Oh.
I'm good.
Atta girl. Atta girl. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Lisa. I'm super excited for you. Guys, you know, in our files section, the big focus is on important training videos. It's the big focus, okay? Don't make this more complicated than it is, seriously, okay? Once you know that the product has value, and I can tell you they have if you go through our personal development library, I highly recommend that you do this, by the way, and listen to one audio per day for 24 days and then start back at the beginning again, okay? The interview that I did, honestly, I will tell you this straight up. If you listen to my interview for 2 weeks straight, every day, your whole life will change because you'll really understand about our industry and about the psychology of it, and that it's really about people. It's about relationships. Carlos, let me ask you this. How many times did you and I actually talk or connect with on Facebook before you finally threw your hat over the wall and joined?
Probably a dozen.
There you go. Okay. It typically takes between 5 and 12 connections or exposures to enroll a new rep. That's just fact, guys. This is why salespeople fail terribly in our industry, because they're looking to pitch and close, okay? Only 2% will enroll in the very first connection. 2%. On the second connection, it goes to 3%. Okay. On the third connection, it jumps to 5. On the fourth connection, it jumps to 10. But from the 5th to the 12th connection, 80%. The salesperson never gets to the 5th to the 12th. This is why the content's so important. Because if you focus on your content and taking people up and down the emotional scale, they may have already had 50 state changes before you even say hello. So you fast track the process with your content, okay? Now, if you see something that's pulling a lot of content on a lot of interaction on our wall, save it, put it in a file, and use it a week later. It's the fast track. Don't think that you are all on your own and you have to come up with your own content. Look at our wall, look at Ari's wall, look at Cedric's wall, see what is pulling, copy it, put it in a file. 7 days later, boom, you got a whole bunch of content that you can use. Okay, so super, super easy, guys. Keep it simple. I'm excited for you guys. we're really going to scale things up here in a big way in Black Ops. I can tell you, now that Cedric's involved, we're going to be doing a lot more value. We're going to be doing a lot more Super Saturdays and Super Sundays. If you just show up, trust me on this, okay? If you've never heard Cedric speak, I can tell you better bring a full notepad, okay? Get one of these, okay? I'm totally serious. You want to get one of these here, okay? You want to get one of these, a nice leather bound thing, and you want to be able to take notes, okay? You want to be able to take notes like that you can refer back to and go through. This is imperative in our industry, okay? This is your journal, and this is going to document your breakthroughs. You want to get one of these, okay? You want to always have one of these with you. Put it in your briefcase or your bag, your computer bag. Cedric, you've got one of these, am I correct? There you go. Look at that. All peak performers have one of these guys. Go to a nice stationery shop, get one that you really feel connected to. The texture of it is very important, how it feels, right? Success is a feeling. Just so you know, it's a radio broadcast frequency, it's a feeling. And once you tap into the vibration and you hang out with a lot of peak performers and seven-figure income earners, your whole life will change. But you have to be clear on what you want. You have to be clear on why you want it. Super important. Okay, you have to know. You know that my perfect business partner, they're typically married, they have 2 children, they have 2 cars, okay? The combined household income is a minimum of $150,000 or more, okay? They typically take 2 vacations per year. They're either in corporate America in leadership already, or they're already in our industry as some type of performer. They already have marketing skills. They already have leadership skills, okay? Their kids are either coming up to university or they're on the other side and they're heading for retirement. It's one or the other, okay? They either got kids coming up to university or they're on the other side of retirement. They already know Napoleon Hill, Robert Kiyosaki. A lot of them have been to Tony Robbins. Many of them have already walked on fire, okay? They already know Deepak Chopra. They already know Grant Cardone, Gary Vaynerchuk, okay? And they have a gold, platinum, or titanium credit card. I don't have to look at anything to give you that information because it is clear to me, okay? So who shows up? Cedric shows up, right? He's way beyond that already, but that's my baseline. Does that make sense, guys? If I don't have a baseline, then I'm going to get pummeled with victims until I get my wake-up call, because that's how the universe works. You know what you want. You set your parameters very clearly. You state them. I listed that out before. Now I've got it memorized because I'm so clear on what I want, okay? That those are the people that show up. Okay, so Ari showed up. Ari's a 7-figure income earner per year. More than. I think last year he pulled 1.7 million, okay? But I'm very clear. Cedric pulled 17 million in the industry, right? And he's a huge, huge asset to our team that's going to help a lot of people get to their personal breakthrough. You guys have never really heard him speak. He's a phenomenal speaker, okay? And when that really happens, there's going to be like popcorn going off in our Black Ops. Pop, 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 pop. So many people will start having personal breakthroughs. You watch and see, okay? We'll have our list go from 5, 6 to 15 or 16 having $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 days, right? Am I right, Cedric, with that?
Absolutely right. I envision 100 people doing $1,000 a day. That's our goal. That's my goal.
There you go. So, guys, I'm really excited for you, and this truly is that we're going to the next level now. You can see that we've already done our first branding things that we've got right now with the Stealth fighter jet. We've got jackets, we've got shirts. We're having an online store that's being set up, and we're going to be doing leadership events, cruises. getaways to Las Vegas and place where we can bring all the leaders together. And it's really going to be exciting. Okay.
It's going to be fun.
We sort of set the foundation in place, right? Me and Ari. It started with me doing the test. I always do test marketing, right, to get the data. And then once I have the data and I know that I have something, then I reach out to some real top income earners. And networking, just so you know, is very casual. And Cedric and I just started talking about casual stuff. And then, it was nonchalant stuff. And then I showed him what we were doing. He liked what he saw. And that's networking, guys. There's no big hype involved with networking. It's very casual, right? It's all based upon data. It's all based upon results. People want results, okay? So when Cedric saw $240,000 in 35 days, trust me, you when you give data to a peak performer like that, they go like, holy crap. I mean, he did one post and he had $145,000 go ping, right? That gets their wheels turning, because he knows that he can pull a couple $1 million off of this formula that we have here. And all it's going to do is attract more. You guys understand the power of what we have here? We've already done all the test marketing. We have it all done. And we're handing it over to you. We're handing it to you with line by line of what we say, line by line of what we put out for copy to attract the people. This is an ATM machine, okay? So it doesn't matter what. Carlos, you're in a situation, if you told me, Darren, I want to raise $250,000 for my rollout, for my ad campaign, for my vertical, what do you call it, the vertical infusion or whatever, the inversion. That's only between you and your team, 251 sales. That's not a lot. Trust me, it's not a lot. Okay, we're just getting started, and I'm at I think 215,000. Now, keep in mind, 4 months of my path was in back surgery and whatnot. So we're in a really, really prime position right now. Now, that money can fund anything, multiple income streams that you can have on the back end. Black Ops is the front end ATM, and it's going to go bup, 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 bup. You wait and see what happens in the next 30 days with Cedric, and you'll be going like, holy crap, right? And we're happy to help. I want you guys to know that we're happy to help. You want to do a launch, you want to bring a group of people together, I'm happy to share my screen, whatever it takes. We are happy to help you to get your income story so that you can now be that person. So you leverage off of our income story to create your income story. That's step one. And then the next step is to show the strategies that you did to your team so that they can get their income story, right? It's really about helping other people to get to their breakthrough. Does that make sense? Does it make sense, Lisa?
It definitely does.
Okay. Does it make sense, Carlos?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Naomi, you clear? A lot clearer than we were a couple hours ago?
Yes, a lot.
Okay. Anything else you want to add, Cedric?
I would just say this, Darren. One of the things that I leveraged was the minute I got somebody's interest, I ran them through the play. I asked them the questions. I found out what their pain was. I found out where they were from 1 to 10 on the scale of ready to do business. I immediately brought Darren in. Do not sit there and try to be the prophet in your own land. Get one of us on Facebook in that group with you, chatting with that person, edifying you, edifying the system, edifying our team. I'm telling you, it works. So you need to befriend Ari, you need to befriend myself, you need to befriend Darren. Anything we can do to help you close out sales and give that person a sense of security that they're in the inner circle, that's what you want to do. Don't try to do it by yourself. Pique interest and pass the pole. It's like fishing pole. Put the lure in their mouth. Let me just pass the pole to me. We'll bring the fishing together. You'll get the $1,000 sale, but our team gets the momentum, and we build that culture of winning together. So don't be afraid to befriend us, three-way us, text us, whatever we got to do, but we all work together. And it's like an old friend of mine had a T-shirt. He said, and I grew up in a small town. It says you mess with one person in the trailer park, you mess with all of us. And we all work together. We all work together. There's no sideline, upline, downline. There's one team, Black Ops, and we're going to make it happen. So get involved. Get us involved in your business. Get Ari involved. Get Darren involved. Get me involved. Anybody involved. Anybody that can help you create credibility and that culture of team. Family, team. We're leaving nobody behind. That's the culture we want to create. All right?
Now, on
Thank
that
you.
note, I want to also just say this one thing here, guys, is that get involved in the group. Okay, get involved in our group. Now, why do I say that? I can always tell who's the big income earners. How? I just look down the line. Who's actually participating in the group and who's actually providing valuable content, motivation, inspiration, positive quotes, personal development, videos. Who's stepping into leadership? Because we are in a leadership business model, okay? So you've got your Black Ops, where you should be participating as a leader, and then you all should have your own personal development group, okay? My personal development group is Quantum Millionaire, okay? Cedric's got his own personal development group about prosperity mindset. Everybody should have a personal development group that they promote where they can provide value to, okay? So on my emails, when I send out a blast, it says, P.S. join the Facebook group. Where do I send them? I send them back into the personal development group. I can showcase stories, breakthroughs, personal development, motivation, entertainment, trivia, my personal life, and that's where people start to feel like they know you in your personal development group. So you got your wall, your personal development group, your fan page is going to allow you to boost posts to a bigger audience. Okay, and then Black Ops. Black Ops is the core, but you've got your page, you've got your personal development group, you've got your fan page if you want to do a promotional blast out to a bigger audience. Now that's all free stuff, guys. And that's quite honestly how I've made the majority of my income, probably online about 1.3 million, 1.4 million, something like that. And you can also scale that up faster if you want with traffic. Just know that traffic is a long-term strategy because you got to warm them up. They're cold, and then you got to make them warm. And then from warm, you put them into your personal development group, make them hot. And then from hot, then you invite them to a webinar, and now you close them. So it's a process, right? So guys, we're going to wrap this. I'm going to post this in the group so that all your team can also see this. And I'm excited for you guys. We got some great things happening, some excellent leadership. I'm super excited to have Cedric on board with us, and we're really going to have a lot of fun doing this, and we're going to change a lot of lives, okay? Trust me on that. And eventually, you will be telling your story like I'm doing right now. That is the goal. That is the journey. That is the journey from where you currently are to here. That's the journey of personal development. You can do this. We believe in you. All you got to do is just show up. Just show up. Just show up. Just take action. Just do the steps that we tell you, and you'll never, ever have to worry about money ever again. And that, my friends, you can take to the bank. Fair enough?
Thank you.
Awesome, guys. Have a great night.
Gracias.